Brian P, it is Brian Prinz. Okay, awesome. What's up, Brian? He says, how many articles a week should you put to your post to your GMB? Well, it depends. I think more equals better, but it really depends on, what the competition's doing. It also depends on the industry. I can only say that more equals better. So, for a lot of clients, we're posting daily. Some clients we're posting twice daily. Some clients we're only posting 2 or 3 times per week. It just depends. If nobody else in the industry and competitors are posting, or they're posting very, very rarely, so infrequently, which is what you'll notice, unless somebody's running. A lot of times you'll see, especially in the contracting industries, you'll see that they'll post, but it'll only be, haphazardly. It's not a consistent schedule. So as long as you are posting regularly, a lot of the times that's all it will take to get better results. But I think more equals better. What say any of you?
I say you should post as many times as it takes. Yeah. Whether if it takes once a week, then and that's all you need to rank it, then I mean that's fine. But again, as Bradley said, keep that consistency. If it takes 5 posts a day, then that's what it takes. And then so you'll be needing 25 posts, or excuse me, 35 posts per week, or I don't know, 25 to 35 posts per week. It as Bradley said, it depends on a per niche basis what the competition is doing, and what Google wants to be fed.
Yeah. So his next question is, how long should it be? Well, they only hold 1,500 characters. So if the article, the GMB posts themselves, how many words should these posts be? I don't care about how many words they are. I mean, you can have up to 1,500 characters in a GMB post. So that's the limit. So typically what we do is it depends, but if we're publishing a GMB post that's talking about a blog post, which is what we do a lot, we'll just grab the first paragraph or a relevant paragraph from the blog post itself and use that in the GMB post. But we always include a call to action, a primary keyword that we're trying to target, a location modifier of some sort, and a call to action, which allows us to squeeze name, address, or phone number. Usually it's not the address, because most of the clients I do, I service or service area businesses. So it's usually the name or the phone number. And then we always link back to either a previous post. If it's a siloed GMB post, we link to the previous GMB post URL, and then with the button, we link to either the blog post, if that's what we're actually, pointing to or referencing, or we'll link to one of the entity assets. And what I do with my VAs is my bloggers will just have on the spreadsheet, the client spreadsheet, there will be a target URLs list, which will have all of the top tier or tier 1 branded entity assets that we want to link to, and they'll cycle through it. So in other words, for example, if we've got a client that we're posting Monday through Friday once per day, then that client might only be getting 1 blog post per week. So one of those GMB posts for the week will actually link back directly to that blog post, and it will have a paragraph or so pulled out of that along with the call to action and such. But then the rest of the posts during the week, my VAs are really good, because they've just, they've been doing it for so long, of just finding something to write about from the website, and then just kind of rewording it and turning it into a call to action of some sort. And then linking back to, like I said, with the button URL, back to one of those branded entity assets. And they just kind of cycle through them. Top level citations, media room type pages, the drive stack, specifically the G site, really, the GMB map URL, the GMB website, money site, inner pages of the money site, all of those, they just get linked to in kind of a rotation, so that there's constantly links going from GMB back to branded entity assets. And that kind of helps to just reinforce that whole footprint, if that makes sense. Okay.